What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 3 of our playthrough of Sorcery, Book 4, The Crown of Kings. In the previous part, we got into a bit of a dilemma where we met this kind of dude with a jaguar under his table, and we weren't sure whether to give him any money or not. And essentially what happened is, after leaving that area, we were captured and the adventure was over and we couldn't see a way out of it. But what we realised just after we finished the stream was that we could literally use the deduct a 40 from the page, because they mentioned the word Analander, which means that we can actually escape that situation. So that's where we left it. So we're going to go back to beginning of the Jaguar guy room to see if we can get through it without having to mess around with giving him items and stuff, because we already know the password and we already know how to get out. So let's get straight into that. Yes. I think we're 160.
Yeah, I think we tried attacking him last time. And we managed to do it without items.
Yes.
At the end of last
And I think we added some gold last time, but we're just not going to obviously add it again. We're going to keep it for if we take the gold again. So let's do it.
I see we have a visitor who does not like to part with gold, or perhaps our friend has something else to offer. Will you offer him something else from your backpack, draw your weapon and leap across the table at the fat man and his jaguar, or cast a spell? So we're going to leap across the table.
We realised that we could have got information out of him without having to hand over our lucky charm thing. So.
Which we would have realised if we listened to our serpent ring hint.
Yeah. We listened to it like 3 times in a row, but then we still finally caved in. So draw your weapon and leap across the table at the fat man and his jaguar, 205.
Fat shaman.
I know.
You won't get that nowadays.
What about that big fat jaguar? You leap across the table and grab the man by the throat. His pet snarls at you, but you threaten Valinia with his life if he does not call off the jaguar. Nervously, he does so. You demand to know how you may get through the inner keep. Turn to 276.
Alright, he agrees. I'll tell you the password you will need to pass through the Stroban doors. You stop him and demand that you must have proof that it is the right one. A quick flash of disappointment flickers over his face and you smile. You have guessed right, he would have tricked you. You're a shrewd one, no doubt, he says, but I will do as you say. He opens a drawer in the table and pulls out a book. Handwritten on its pages are diagrams of the courtyard and sketches of the lands of High Zaman. It is the drawings of the courtyard that take your attention. He points to a representation of the double doors. Written in ink next to the doors is a meaningless word. Alara la talan la la lara.
Yeah, so we wrote this one down last time.
After much pain. And that, he says, is the password. Whisper it to the lock on the gates and the handle will turn. Now be gone and leave me in peace. You leave the miser's room, but after such an encounter you are not feeling at your most honest. You cannot resist pocketing a small pouch lying on his desk. Outside of the room you open the pouch. Your guess was right. Inside are 10 gold pieces, 2 luck points for the snatch.
So that did take us up to 35 gold, and we couldn't add any more luck to 12 because our initial score is still 11, so we couldn't really do anything with those luck points.
We do have an item, which is the Finestra's Charm.
Yeah.
When we use that, we can take our luck up to 12, but we're not going to use it yet.
We might as well use that when we have like 1 luck point left.
1 for 1. Come on! Oh, the only thing to remember is we are cursed. Apart from that, this is a very smooth playthrough.
If we're cursed, can we just run straight through that door with a password?
Yes.
You pass along the hallway and through the mutilite... Let me actually break this word down. Mucolytics. You pass along the hallway and through the mucolytics room at the end of the passageway. You can hear voices in the room beyond. You open the door. There you are. I told you, the Analander. When you capture the dog, remember to tell your master that it was I, Rid the gnome, who gave you this information. You curse. The little gnome is summoned guards to capture you. In this room are at least a dozen armed guards and they rush towards you. Do you have a blessed hardwood spear? If so, turn to 17. If not, turn to 266. So this is where we should have used the thing to deduct 40 pages from it. I think, is it 40?
It's 40, yeah. So every time somebody recognises as the Analander, because of how well we did in the last book, we can deduct 40 from the page rep.
Yeah, so we're going to go to 101. And hopefully this is right.
Hopefully this works. If we go back to...
the beginning.
Yeah, literally the beginning. You pass along the hallway and through the mucolytics room. At the end of the next passageway, you open the door to the entrance chamber. The short, stocky creature that let you in is no longer there. This has got to be right.
Yeah.
You open the door to the courtyard and step outside. The way is clear to the large double doors, and you follow the wall towards them and turn to 392.
Right,
Yay!
finally.
We did it.
392.
Progress.
You step up to the large double doors. Will you try to open them with a key or with a password?
Password.
Okay, so turn to 498. I mean, how many more things do we have to get through from our
I
serpent?
thought there was like 4 double doors.
Something like that, yeah. We know that we have to not drink like some big orc dude's grog. At some
Grog.
point, yeah. Grogan, maybe?
Do you know a password which will open the doors? Is it any of the following?
Oh, here we go.
Alara Latinalara, Alara Lamalatana, Alara Laramalana, or none of these. So it is.
Assuming it's the first one, but let's just actually
It's
check.
Alara Latana Lara.
So that's right.
It's the top one.
Okay, I'm
So-
hoping it's not another trick question.
Page 32.
32. So
Good job we wrote it down last
I
time.
know. You speak the password. With bated breath, you wait for something to happen. A tiny click sounds hopeful. You gather the courage and now reach for the large handle. You turn it. The door opens. You have now managed to pass through 2 throwing doors and you may enter the inner keep. Turn to 538. We're going to die like curse soon.
I know. What a different playthrough this would have been if we didn't get cursed.
Do you think?
Yeah, because we'd be like, we'd probably just be fighting everything, wouldn't we?
I suppose. But we've not really had many options to fight, I suppose.
At least we know how good we can actually maintain stamina when we need to.
Yeah.
Slowly, the doors open. As soon as it is open wide enough, you step inside. Behind the door is a short path leading up to the inner keep. It branches in 2 directions. To the left, it leads to a solid wooden door, which looks as if it must be the main entrance to the keep. But this door is guarded by birdmen. 2 birdmen by the door are talking to each other and laughing. They have not noticed you. A head appears at the door and beckons them inside.
Okay.
This could be your opportunity to nip inside if you are quick, but then anywhere you find birdmen cannot be safe. To the right, the path leads to a smaller door. Steam is spouting from a window by this door, and noises, clanking, and voices are coming from inside. Perhaps this is the tradesman's entrance. Which way will you choose? Will you take the path to the left and risk the birdmen, or will you investigate the other door in spite of the noises?
Okay, I think we need to start a new map now we're in
Yeah,
the new area, the inner keep.
Dun dun dun. We're through.
So this is the inner keep, so...
I want to go through the little door, but it's up to you.
Which is the little door, the birdman or the steam?
No, the birdmen are towards the next big door, I think.
Okay, let's map this out then. So, to the left leads a solid wooden door, which looks as if it must be the main entrance to the keep. Yep, so that's the main entrance.
Yeah.
This door is guarded by the birdmen. The 2 birdmen are by the door talking to each other and laughing, so... They've been taken into the
They've
main
been
door.
beckoned inside. So there's at least 3 birdmen in there.
Yeah. Whenever you find birdmen, it cannot be safe. So to the right leads a smaller door. Steam is spouting from the window. This is probably the grog room, maybe.
Probably.
So-
We also need to try and find the holy man.
Need to find what?
The holy dude.
Yeah, we do. Which will you choose? Will you take the path to the left versus the birdman, or investigate the other door? I think we should probably just check the other door then instead of the birdman.
Yeah.
Because that's probably going to be the main door we need to get through anyway. So it's my turn. So
It's my time.
my time to shine.
It's my time.
492. So maybe we should check out those serpent things in a minute. You follow the narrow path up to the door and listen carefully. The noises from within sound like a busy kitchen, which a meal is being prepared.
Ooh.
Will you enter the room or will you try the door on the left? So I'm guessing the door on the left is the
Yeah.
opposite. So should we enter this room?
Yeah.
On 7-9? I'm sure there's something about not eating someone's food as well.
Probably should have checkpointed it, but... You open the door. As you rightly deduced, you are entered the kitchen. Servant minions, small, nervous creatures with squeaky voices, are fussing it around preparing food for the guards. The smell is not too pleasant.
Is that?
That is titties. I was gonna show, but you spoiled the surprise.
I couldn't tell if it was titties or like a massive
It's
pumpkin.
massive titties. I thought it was a butt when I turned the page, but it's definitely titties.
What's up, Beyond?
Hey, Beyond! Today's menu is swine offal and lizard entrails. A large creature, a hobgoblin of some sort, stands in the middle of the kitchen barking orders. As her minions rush past, she whacks them on the head with a sapling branch. Think we need his hardwood sapling branch?
Possibly.
Oh no, we may have a
Definitely
sapling
heard sapling
branch.
somewhere.
No one has noticed you. Will you announce yourself, or will you instead try to creep through the kitchen
We're
unnoticed?
gonna get caught on.
Take a look at the rack.
Did someone
on
say
this.
titties? Yeah, they did. I thought that was a giant bum chin. At
It's
first
definitely titties.
glance. Wow. It's like Chucky with massive tits. Okay.
Should we announce ourselves?
I would say so. Maybe we should.
I feel like-
do that checkpoint for that
Yeah, I
previous
feel like
page.
announcing ourselves might be bad at
I
it.
feel like we're gonna get caught though.
You know what? I might put a little 179
Yeah.
here, because this is whether we announce ourselves or
Yeah.
not.
Looks like someone moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I turned the page, I was like, "Oh my god, that's a bum," and then it wasn't. But... Disappointed.
You address the hobgoblin in an arrogant tone. Why do we have to give him an arrogant tone? Immediately, the commotion ceases as quickly as if a tap was turned off. The hobgoblin turns towards you and squints. Their sight is apparently not good, so we probably could have sneaked past her. Who told you to stop your work? She screamed at the minions. You lazy ants, get back to work this instant. The guards must be fed. The minions cower in fear as she speaks, and work recommences. The hobgoblin steps over us and screws her eyes up to get a good look at you. Well, she demands, you asked for the cook. What do you want? Will you ask her for something to eat as you are hungry? Turn to 26.
We can't
Or-
get stamina anyway.
Will you tell her that the guards will soon need to eat and leave the kitchen? Have you got anything about a kitchen or food in there?
I don't think so. So our little serpent things. Ooh, we've got offer no gold to Valynia. We've done that. Eat not from the larder of Throg, which this could be the larder of Throg. I don't know, but we can't. I wouldn't accept a meal anyway because we cannot store stamina. So there's no point eating.
Yeah. When you said larder, I was imagining someone giving us a grog, like a drink. So this is probably...
Yeah, I pictured a frog.
I pictured a big orc with a tankard and he's feeding us with all this
I
slime
pictured a
grog.
big frog stirring a cauldron. 4 guards protect the entrance to Manpan, we've sort of done that. Beware of the breath of mucolatics, we've done that. In the dark chamber of night, do not light your way with the blood candle, and pay respect to Nagamante. Oh, and the Archmage in Manpan is not what he seems. So there's nothing about eating apart from the larder of Throg thing, which could be this.
What was that?
External.
Oh no,
Oh
that's
no,
not good.
something went wrong last time that went.
Did it?
Yeah.
We're still live, so...
Okay. I'm pretty sure some of the buttons didn't work, but
What am I doing here? Where am I? So, right, should we drink from the grog? Or should we...
nah, we don't need to. Let's just try and get through this area.
Okay then, so let's go to page 448 and tell her that the guards need to eat. But if they're feeding the guards, either they're poisoning them or they are feeding them because they need to be fed still.
No, they'll be feeding them. You leave the kitchen along a passageway which no doubt leads towards the guard's mess hall. After several paces, you come to a sharp bend to the left. So this is a mess hall. I need to write it down. Around the bend, you can hear gruff voices and the chink of chainmail armor approaching you. What can you do? If these are guards approaching, you would be stupid to leap around the corner and face them. You lean back against the wall into a small alcove, thinking fast. As fate would have it, you have unwittingly discovered an escape route in this alcove, for the wall behind you gives a little as you lean into it. There is a secret door set into the wall. You have no other choice but to nip quickly through it. In the nick of time, you close it behind you as the approaching footsteps around the corner.
I bet it's where the blood candle is.
Yeah. The passageway behind the door is dark and damp. It descends probably to below floor level and continues straight onwards. Most probably, other secret passageways lead into and off of this corridor, but in the dark you are satisfied simply to follow it to the end. Eventually, it climbs back up to floor level and ends at a latch door. You undo the latch and step out. 10 to 236. Let me just draw a quick map of this. So we've gone round to the left.
Yeah.
There's a latch door here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that where we left? Is this the underground, or is this where we went
that's
to
underground.
Where did we go when we left the hall?
There's like the mess hall here.
Okay.
But we couldn't go in it, so it doesn't.
So undo the latch and step out. 236.
Secret passage.
You open the door and step out into an arched cloister. The cloister runs around a sort of yard. You follow it around, turning the first corner and looking for a suitable way onwards. At the midpoint of the second wall, a passageway leads out from the courtyard.
Grunt.
At the midpoint of the second wall, a passageway leads out from this courtyard back into the main building. Doors lead off on both sides of this passageway, and on the far end there is another door. Towards the end of the passage, on the right side, it swings a sign in the gentle breeze. It reads, Nylock, Merchant, Open. Before that, another door reads, should we write this down?
I'm trying to do it. So what was that door?
So let me start from the beginning of it. So we've come out of the door into a cloister. What would you say cloister is? Like a dome?
I don't know. A big
I have
room?
to go, guys. We'll try and catch the rest later. No worries.
Thanks for stopping in, Miso.
So catch you next time. So we've come out and then we follow the cloister round, turning the first corner and looking for a suitable way onwards. At the midpoint of the second wall.
Midpoint of the what's the second wall?
Is it? We're going round? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
At the midpoint of the second wall, a passageway leads out from this courtyard back into the main building.
Yeah, I've done that. We're in here then.
Okay. Doors lead off on both sides of this passageway.
Yeah.
And at the far end, there is another door.
Okay.
Towards the end of the passage on the right side, a sign swings in the gentle breeze. It reads, Nylock, Merchant, Open.
Yeah.
Before that, another door reads, Inner Sanctum.
Before that?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
You're going around this way, so it's still round there. If you wish to try the earlier right-hand door, turn to 140. If you wish to see what the merchant has for sale, turn to 91. If you wish to continue down this passage and leave through the door at the end, turn to 310.
Oh, so you can't even go down the last one. Okay, so should we just see what the merchant's got?
Yeah, so see what the merchant has for sale.
Big golds.
91.
Ooh, the door to the room is already open and you step inside. As you would expect, the walls are ribbed with shelves on which hundreds of trinkets, artifacts, knickknacks and treasures are displayed.
Nice.
A plump, yellow-skinned merchant sits behind a table in one corner and eyes you suspiciously. He seems to be undefended. I know, I thought I was going up his butthole. He seems to be undefended and you cannot see how he prevents his customers from stealing his wares. So he could
Which means maybe he's the archmage.
Do you have any money? If so, you may purchase some of his merchandise. Otherwise, you may attempt to steal something. If you want to do this, you must test your luck. If you're lucky, 10 to 116. If you're unlucky, 10 to 267. If you don't want to steal and you don't have any gold, leave the room and try the door at the end of the passage.
I mean, we could potentially steal some stuff.
We've got
so much luck.
11 luck, and we've got an item to restore our luck back to 11, and then we've got another.
That gets us to 12.
Yeah, another luck. So I just don't want to steal from him though, because he seems like a nice guy. Okay.
Only if there's no consequences for stealing. So, do we know what he's got?
Should we go as if we were going to purchase first?
Yeah.
I'll keep my finger on the page. 91. So, should we see what he's got?
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
494. Oh, I think that was 494.
Yeah. 494. Okay. A number of merchants' wares are interesting. You browse through the shelves and ask him about several items that take your fancy. He recommends a rusty cutlass, which he claims is an enchanted weapon, and a bargain at 3 gold pieces. An enchanted weapon that could have a special use.
He claims it's enchanted. It's very rusty.
Steal it. He also has a set of 2 candles bound together. According to the merchant, these will light to order. One is a red blood candle made from dried blood of a firefox, while the other is an ordinary wax candle. These will cost you 2 gold pieces. He has a number of spell artifacts, some of the ones you might require for spells, but these are expensive at 5 gold pieces each. A bird's nest has a single golden egg inside.
Ooh.
A bird's nest that has a single golden egg inside. This will cost you 2 gold pieces, and the pouch hanging from one of the upmost shelves contains ancient silver pieces. These will cost you 4 gold pieces, but he will not part with the pouch, which is not for sale. So,
It's not for sale then?
No, we can get the silver pieces, but we can't have his pouch.
Okay. Why not?
If you wish to buy any of these pieces, which you want, pay a price in gold pieces and turn to the reference below.
I kind of want the bird's nest with the gold egg.
I think we should probably just try and steal a lot of it. We got so much luck to use.
Yeah.
Providing that if we're lucky, providing that there's no consequences even if we are lucky.
This is the thing. Should we try it?
Yes. Do you want to write a checkpoint at 91 then?
Okay, yeah. 91 checkpoint.
Put 91 and then /494.
Drink for checkpoint. What's 494 the shop?
The actual store with the items. So, what was you mate?
So we need to test our luck.
Regardless, yeah. So just hold them 2 pages then, and we'll test our luck.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to roll an 11 or lower. So here you go.
Yes.
So that's impossible, right? Okay, so our luck is down to. I won't change it. Just let's just see what happens.
Oh, I know you got to do it.
It takes like 6 hours to type.
If you're lucky, turn to 116. It's taken me a long time to get to page 116. You smile pleasantly at the merchant who nods back and watches you intently. You will have no opportunity to steal anything secretly, so there is only one alternative, a snatch. You choose your moment, you grab a handful of trinkets from the shelf in front of you and race for the door. The merchant does not move, but when you reach the doorway, he makes a sharp clicking sound with his teeth. Immediately, sharp iron spikes shoot across to bar the exit. But you are lucky. You just managed to beat the spikes. At least you almost managed to beat the spikes, for as you jump through, the sharp points nick your hand, which is clutching the merchandise. You howl with pain, deduct 1 skill and 2 stamina points.
That's not happening. That's why we made that checkpoint.
You howl with pain, draw your hand in quickly. You have still held on to 1 item. To find out what you have stolen, roll 1 dice. Yeah,
I'd rather spend all my gold than do that.
Okay, so, alright, let's backtrack.
Exactly why I didn't take the luck point off.
What do you want to? Do you want to buy all of these things?
Tell the merchant he's a bit of a courtyard. How much would it cost?
What, to buy everything?
Yep.
About 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 16, 17.
About or?
About. I don't know. I can't remember what each of them were.
Okay.
What do you actually want? So is
All of it.
You want to buy them all?
Well, we can buy. We can. We don't know what the spell artifacts costs yet, but we should get everything other than them, I think.
Yeah, we've got shitloads of spell artifacts.
Yeah, so we'll get the other things, and then we'll see what we can actually buy spell artifact wise that we need.
Are you going to add them in, or do you want me to write them down and we'll add them in next stream?
Write them down and we'll add them in next stream.
Okay, so what are we going to buy?
So we'll do it one by one. So if you want to check out the rusty cutlass, keep this page, and then we'll check out each item, and we'll see what they do.
The cutlass...
What?
The cutlass is not enchanted.
Okay.
The merchant is simply a good salesman. Having rid himself of this piece of junk, it is... If you use it in battle, you must deduct 1 skill point, for its rusty blade will deal less damage than a normal sword.
How much was it?
It doesn't say. Oh, it does.
2 gold pieces. The very first thing, isn't it? 3 gold pieces.
3, you're fucking joking. Should we drink to not buy that?
Yeah, go on then. You should be able to look at it without.
No, because that's the point. Okay, so let's forget that.
Yeah.
But we will go ahead and buy the candles, whatever they are.
Yeah.
303. Get ready to remove some gold.
Yeah, but we know that we don't need to use the blood candle to light our way somewhere, because it'll probably kill us, so...
Ooh, as he told you, the 2 candles are self-lighting. The blood candle will last longer than the normal one, now turned to 473.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much was that?
Oh,
What?
I was shocked.
494.
494. Oh, we only have to buy one thing.
Maybe we should check what happens after that blood candle to see if it takes you back to the shop. If not, we will
Yeah,
probably
we can't
drink
be,
and see
yeah.
what the items are, to be honest, before we buy anything.
Did you buy any of the other items for sale? If so, turn to the appropriate reference to find out what its properties are.
Okay, so just, yeah.
So you can buy more.
Yeah. So just keep 494, and then we will deduct the points.
Yeah, okay.
The gold. So we're going to buy the candles. So how much is that?
The candles are 2 gold pieces.
33 gold. Hi guys, just popping in to say hello. Haven't read this series yet. Sounds like a great event.
Hey, the Right Master.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Thanks for popping in.
So far, yeah, Sorcery is probably up there in one of the most epic, because it's a 4-part series that carries over, and it's pretty cool. So, have you read any of the other ones so far? Any of the other fighting fantasy books so far? Then
I've just put candles, blood, and normal. Have you deducted our gold for them?
yeah, 2 gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So next up.
Next up is the nest with the egg.
So let's read that.
And it is 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. So I won't take it off just yet in case it's like a demon egg, which will kill us.
It's gold. As if it's only 2 gold pieces.
Exactly, a golden egg.
Bargain. The nest and golden egg are a mystery. Could they be useful if you come across birdmen?
Yes.
Does the egg have any value, or are they both simply luxurious ornaments? Will you find out?
But it tell us that it could be a cursed item, so I'm gonna do it. So what was that? 2 gold?
2 gold. So that is a nest with a golden egg.
Oh, it's gonna be so depressing when we die from that curse.
No, don't say that.
We can cure ourselves.
The other thing we're gonna buy is the silver pieces,
Okay, so just check
which
that one.
are 4 gold.
So that'll take us down to 30, 19, 27.
The silver pieces are worth more than the gold you paid for them, but they will prove to be more trouble than they are worth. The pouch that the merchant would not sell you is capable of magically generating more of these coins, so he has lost nothing. Outside of their pouch, the coins will burn through anything you put them in. You will not notice this until afterwards, when you have lost them. A short while after you have placed them in your backpack, they will have burnt a hole in your backpack and dropped out.
Bastard.
You will also have lost 1 item from your backpack.
Oh, fuck that guy. Drink.
Should we keep our... Oh, are you keeping your gold anyway? I was going to say, should we lose our gold for being foolish?
Alright, I'm gonna lose half of the gold.
Okay. Meet in the middle. Okay.
So spell artifacts. So we might as well check that page and see what's available
226.
to buy. And I mean, we've got quite a lot of them, so there's probably not that many that we need to get.
He has on his shelves some of the artifacts that you may need for the spells listed in your spell book. Furthermore, he will let you have 2 artifacts for 8 gold pieces.
Nice.
3 for 10 and any others you may wish to buy will cost you only 1 gold piece each. He can offer you a jewel of gold, yellow powder, a gold-backed mirror, an orb of crystal, and a jewel-studded medallion. Decide which and how many you will buy, then turn to 473.
Right. Let's just assume...
Right, no.
What?
I don't know any of the spells for these.
We have a one-off thing that we can check our spell book once in the book.
That's Libra though, isn't it?
No, we got it in the last book. I'm sure we did. Unless we sped.
No, I haven't written it. I think that's what we got Finestra, but then we redid Finestra and picked a different item.
No, it was before Finestra.
Was it?
Yeah, we got it from the shop, which had the pictures of all the things on it with page
Did we
reference.
actually buy it? I don't think we bought it. I think we saw it, but I don't think we bought it.
What was it called?
Wait, I've not written it down. I
Yeah, but we wouldn't have carried it over to this book because I don't think we read it on the item list. It was like a map or something.
Is it really cheating if we buy them? If we buy them now and then we look at the spell book before the next playthrough?
Well, we'll just, if we get to a point where we feel like we need to, well, we're cursed anyway, but if we get to a point where we feel like we need to use a spell, we can maybe do a forfeit to drink to actually check the spell book.
Oh.
I've read most of the books. I showed you some maps I've made. Oh, okay, so you're the guy on, was that Instagram, who sent me some of your own maps? Yes, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, they were very cool, actually. You made one of House of Hell that I saw, which was cool, but...
I think you showed me that one.
Yeah. Awesome, yeah. So, what's the last one you made? So,
what do you want to do? Do you want to buy any of these things, or should
we might as well buy them. We got 29 gold.
Do you get 3 for 10 then?
We can't even use provisions to eat until we're cured anyway. So.
I know, but I don't want to use any spells because they're just going to cost so much stone.
No, okay, right, so...
Right, we've got yellow powder. We haven't got a jewel of gold. We haven't got a gold-backed mirror or a jewel-studded medallion. So we might as well get those
so
three. That's 3 for a tenner.
A tenner. What would a tenner buy you in sorcery? Probably like everything plus more.
A tenner?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Inflation-wise,
Yeah.
it's probably like 1 penny.
You get like a full-cooked meal, a steed.
So... Three items of 10, and any more you buy is 1. So,
all right. So let's deduct 10 gold.
So we want the jewel of gold, gold-backed mirror.
Let me write this down. So we will add these. If we stay alive, we'll add these to the inventory. What was it?
Jewel of gold.
Yep.
A gold-backed mirror.
Yep.
A jewel-studded medallion, and honestly, we might as well buy another crystal orb.
No,
yeah,
really?
But there might be someone might ask for an item. We can give them 1 crystal orb.
Yeah, but we got 3 for a tenner. I don't want to spend more than a tenner.
It's 11 for any other items.
I know, but tenner's like just a tenner, isn't it? What was the second thing? Gold-backed mirror.
Yeah. What was the yellow powder do again?
I don't know, but we've got 2 of them.
Okay, yeah. Let's leave it at that then. Okay, yeah. So right, how many items is that? So that's just taking 10 off, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 19 gold.
I'm planning on making a book with all the maps with every book in the future. I finished the first. Oh, that's amazing.
That'd be awesome. You'd have to proper do it with all that artwork and stuff.
Yeah, that's
It'd be really cool.
What a good idea.
Yeah, but yeah, that House of Hell book map that we looked at was helpful. We looked at it like when we were ready to finish the book, so we weren't like spoiling ourselves, but it was definitely helpful.
Just a helpful reminder.
So, 2 to 473. So we are stacked with items now.
Yeah, but we're also cursed and probably going to die very soon.
Yeah, but if we survive long enough to see some encounters, we might know what we might need.
I'm just going to check something. Continue to the door at the end of the passageway, turn to 310.
What were you checking?
No, I was just checking. So it gives you the reference for the items you bought, but we've already checked the reference.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I've definitely noticed that when I pour the drinks before stream that we don't get nearly as tipsy as when you pour them.
I know, very tipsy, right? I just
You put
used...
more than normally.
No, I just used up the last bit of the vodka.
Wasn't that like this much?
There was quite a lot in there.
There was literally like 10 shots.
There
worth,
wasn't.
At least. Probably more.
That's... Yeah.
The door opened into a passageway to the right. So are we leaving through the same door we came in? What?
Yeah, I guess so.
I've actually got like a cold, which is making me sound like I'm drunk, but I actually just sound like a
Right,
block
so
nose.
I'm assuming we're going back out this door.
Yeah.
So is it saying left or right? Because right is the door straight ahead and left is the other little
The door opens into a passageway to the right, which leads onwards, and then the passage widened. To the left, it reaches a dead end.
Oh, we're going out of this into another area then.
Okay.
So left's a dead end.
Door opens into a passageway. To the right, it leads onwards and the passage widens. To the left, it reaches a dead end. You decide to turn right and follow the passage. 1, 2, 4.
I guess we have to, don't we?
Yeah. So I guess we'll never know what's in those other rooms.
No.
This time, anyway. Was it 1, 2, 4?
Yeah.
1, 2, 4. I feel like the last 3 books I've probably been ill on stream.
Yeah, you are.
I had a very bad run of illness. I was just watching YouTuber Adam J. Pestridge with a live Fighting Fantasy reading an hour ago, and he put a link to your Facebook page.
Oh,
really?
nice.
I'll have to
What
look.
a legend.
I've not seen anyone comment on the videos with that name, but I'll have to have a look. He put a link to your Facebook page.
Do we have a Facebook page?
I do have a Facebook page. We don't really use it, so.
We have a Facebook page? I don't think I'm even following on Facebook.
Probably had a Facebook page before I even met you, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I never use it, to be honest, but that's awesome. I'll have to check them out. Adam J. Pestridge.
Take a picture.
I'm gonna copy that.
The passageway widens until you reach an open hallway, which is evidently a main thoroughfare. Several passages open out into this area, and the way onwards is a choice of 2 doors. Okay.
Sorry, I mean your YouTube page.
Oh, YouTube page. Nice. Not Facebook.
Awesome. Okay, no problem.
Ahead are 2 heavy double wooden doors. Okay.
Are the throwing doors wooden doors?
Yeah, usually. Standing some 3 meters high, your caution is aroused by the fact that one of these doors is slightly ajar. The other door is a more ornate affair. A few yards to the left of the double doors, carvings are set into its wooden timbers. Do you wish to investigate the large double doors, or you instead try the smaller door? Where's the smaller door?
The smaller door's the ornate one, isn't it? I think.
So that's to the left of the double doors.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably check that one out because any open door, there might be a birdman behind it.
Yeah, but now we've got a gold egg.
That's true.
54. We can woo him with our gold egg.
Cream egg.
Yeah. Oh, wow, white cream egg. White cream eggs are the shit. They are so good.
That's why.
White cream eggs.
That's what happens when you give a birdman a white cream egg. They just let you through the throat.
Yeah, I would let you through.
I can just imagine this bird with a big massive beak.
You give me a white cream egg.
Chopping it. Smaller door, 54.
Smaller door, 54.
Big door, isn't it? The carvings on the door itself are interesting, but give you no useful information. Grasping the handle, you open the door. Inside, you find a bare room with a mechanical contraption of some sort, standing alone in the centre of the floor. It is made of brass and iron, with wheels, bands, and cogs linked together in a way that suggests some sort of machine designed to work metal. But it is still. If you wish to discover how it works, test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 460. If you're unlucky, turn to 504. If you do not wish to waste your time with it, turn to 81.
This is definitely a sex contraption.
Yeah. If we're unlucky, is this thing going to like chop our arm off or something?
Well, we've got 11 luck points, so.
There's also looks like there's like a face in it, which is seeping semen from its mouth.
Oh, is this the room?
Yeah, so
In that case,
put this picture on the camera so people know.
put
I'm
this
not
picture.
crazy.
Put this picture on the camera.
Where's the face?
I think you make. Oh, there's the semen. Let
Yeah.
me let me get my pen.
Don't draw on it.
I won't draw on it. Where's my pen? Here is the spout.
And there is the semen.
Open the doors,
Right.
and there is the semen. Do you remember that?
No, what's that?
It was like a finger game you did as a kid. And you like,
What, with the semen?
no,
Oh.
no. It's like open the spout and there are the people. Open the
Is this where you do like this with your
the
finger? or
church
something like
thing.
that?
The church.
You do this with your finger.
Open the doors and there are the people. Yeah, I remember.
No, that's like Jesus school stuff.
That's where I ended up.
This is Jesus camp.
Right, test your luck. No, it was school. Just school.
Okay, right. Oh shit. 11.
We did it. Just. So deduct 1 luck. If you're lucky, turn to 460. Oh, let's not die.
Makes metal. Maybe it's gonna turn on.
Is this mine?
Oh, what if it makes the rusty sword epic?
It doesn't. You turn a few wheels and push a couple of levers, but nothing seems to make any difference. Suddenly, it splutters. You repeat your
Is that the
actions.
noise of the machine?
You repeat your actions and it splutters again, but this time something catches and the machine springs to life.
Nice.
Wheels turn, plates move up and down, and steam rises from the top of the contraption. What's that end game here? Why would you go into a room and just like start pulling
It's
levers?
a medieval 3D printer.
Buttons, but we don't know what it is.
It's going to create as like a sledgehammer.
But you still cannot decide what it does. Finally, it dawns on you. This is a device for sharpening weapons and knives.
Nice.
It has a large grindstone
I
rotating
bet
at
that's
the
for
back.
that rusty sword, you know.
I hope not. You may know we've got a weapon. We have got a weapon. We have a broadsword, don't we?
Yeah.
Anything you sharpen on the machine will add a bonus of 1 point to your attack strength from now on. When you have done this, you can turn the machine off and concentrate on your mission. You don't seem to be able to get through this room, so you'll have to return to the main hallway, 10 to 81.
So that takes up to 10 plus 3, right?
11 plus 3. It's permanent.
So does that mean we're going to win?
Oh
every
no,
time?
it's 10 plus 3. It's 10 plus 3.
Does that mean we're invincible?
Does it mean we're invincible? Not if we get shit rolls. Should we ignore it?
No, because if someone's got a skill of 10, they could still get...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 10 plus 3 for our sharpened broadsword.
Yes. 81. Oh, it's a shame we have a curse and we're gonna die.
No. Well, surely there's a way to find this holy man.
I hope so. Unless we've missed him.
You back out into... We've not had a chance to sleep in a long time, have we? You back out into the main hallway and decide to... You back out into the main hallway to decide the way onwards. Will you investigate the large double doors, or will you instead look for another way? We should probably try another way,
Yeah, if there is another way.
because the doors we can't get through unless we know how to get through. 47.
And then there's still another set of double doors to get through.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is no other way onwards. 10 to 256. I'm scared.
So we're going through the door then.
Well, we're gonna try. I don't know what happens because we don't have the password or anything.
You are naturally suspicious of such an important looking door being open. It looks safe enough, but you're walking into it. Are you walking into a trap? You pick up a length of wood lying in the hallway and touch the door. Nothing happens. You shove the door open a little further and then you realise the trap. A roaring flame and a blast of heat flare up from behind the door, causing you to shield your face. The door opens directly into a burning inferno. Your heart sinks.
Shit.
There seems to be no way through here. Do you want to let the door close and try the ornate door, perhaps to return here later? Turn to 336. Or you risk an all or nothing run through the inferno. So we've already been through the ornate door.
Yeah.
Should we just check if that what happens with that?
Just check.
Let's checkpoint it.
So what's the...
256.
What?
So maybe just see what happens when we'll drink, and we'll see what happens when we go back to the ornate door, because we've just been in there. So unless something's different, then I feel like there's a risk and reward thing of if we should probably try and get through the double doors though. But I want to know what happens through here.
The room is exactly as you left it, the mechanical contraption motionless in the center of the room. You have no other choice but to take your chances with
Does
the
that
page.
page take you to 541 as
Yeah.
well? Okay.
So that's our only way. So the only other way we could have gone is the Birdman route.
That's the same door, isn't it?
No, we could have gone way back here. Way back here, there was a Birdman route up here.
Oh, okay. But what did we gain from this way? Anything yet?
We got... Yeah, merchant.
Oh, so all of that stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Surely there's a way through then.
Do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
Is it your go? You read it.
You use the sapling once more to shove the door wide open. The roaring swells and the heat blasts your face. With stolid determination, you leap through the door. The leap is noble but foolish. You land in the center of the inferno, screaming wildly as your clothes, then your hair catch fire and your blood boils. Your death is mercifully quick. So we can't go this route.
Was there any other options on the way? The Birdman?
Just the Birdman. But that skips the whole... hang on, there's a current thing there. Let me just check after the Birdman.
Where's the Birdman on the map?
The Birdman, so...
Oh, here, but we haven't checked the other doors here first, either, have we?
No, but I don't know if we could.
Have we got any of them written down?
Nope.
Where's this?
Wait, let me go 179. We're gonna have to remember. But we bought all that shit.
I know.
Hey,
Hey,
Kenwa!
Kenwa.
Oh, Kenwa's already been in there. You just saying what? What? 179. Right.
So, silly goose.
Silly
we consumed a lot of
goose.
shots worth of vodka, to be honest.
No, that was... Oh, okay. So the door that wasn't the Birdman was the Hobgoblin Titty Woman.
Yeah, it was.
What do you want to do?
Is that before or after the courtyard?
I can skip through to see if there's any other things we can go down this route. 422.
Where was the courtyard, though? Was that before or after Goblin Woman?
This is the main courtyard, which has the keep and the little kitchen door. And then we went up here. That was like a courtyardy room.
Yep. Where was the Goblin Woman?
I forgot what page it was on there.
Was that before or after?
So this is the Goblin Woman.
Okay.
There's a kitchen there.
Okay. So maybe we should go continue through that Goblin Woman. We'll see what's in these other doors besides the merchant, because it seems like we went through the merchant and straight through into the path of death.
Okay.
Sadly, my "you died" emote is gone. Gifts. Oh no. I can make one, Kernwar, don't worry. I need to make more emotes, actually. I've got one. You need to drink a lot of vodka to justify this exploration, guys.
Yeah, it's bad.
Have you read this one, Miso? Have you finished Crown of Kings?
Okay, so, right, we've got back to the point, but fuck knows how much gold we had and what items we didn't have.
35, so we didn't spend anything, did we? Yes,
we've...
a long time ago. How long are we talking? 10 years?
So it's like, I'm just going to put a little line through them to say we don't have them anymore.
Okay, so should I get the back up to 35 gold?
So this takes us back into the cloister, which runs us around here through the secret passage.
Yeah.
And there's either the Nilak merchant open sign.
Yeah.
If you wish to see what the merchant has for sale, we don't want to do that. If you wish to continue down the passage and leave the door at the end, so we're then going down here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a cross next to that Nilak.
And maybe put this as a new checkpoint as well, because I want to figure out what's in both of those doors. So what page is this?
Oh, there's two ways we can go then. So there's an earlier right-hand door. So this is 236.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a door before the merchant, that reads Inner Sanctum.
Yeah.
Or we can carry on going to the end
of the hallway,
and it's 310.
We've checkpointed it, so should we check the one at the end of the hall? Because I feel like Inner Sanctum's probably more important.
The door at the end, 310.
Also, no hints for this one. You got Serpent Ring
that was the biggest.
Honestly, the
hint
Serpent
ever.
Ring has come in very handy. 310.
As if you remember this, Miso, from playing it years ago.
The door opens into a passageway. To the right, the way leads onwards, and the passage widens. This seems very similar. To the left and reaches the...
Is it double doors?
I think what's happened is when we come out of the merchant, we go straight down there.
You end up, so this is here.
Yeah, so that's good. That narrows that down. So we want to go to the earlier door then, don't we?
Yeah,
140. So I'll read that.
140.
The door is unlocked and you open it. It leads to a dark passageway. You are considering whether or not to enter when a noise from the courtyard behind you forces your decision. The sound of marching becomes louder and louder. It is not well-disciplined marching, but one thing for certain is a fair number of guards are approaching. You step through the doorway and close the door behind you. It is dark inside, but within moments you are able to follow the passage. It leads more or less straight on. First winding to the left, then to the right. So it's like a snake.
Yeah, a snake.
Like a snake.
It's like a snake.
Eventually you can see a door ahead of you turn to 357.
357.
Oh god. I think if I was to go back to a stream where I didn't have anything up with me, it'd be before COVID last year.
It will be.
I could be dead by the next bug at this rate.
Is your 40th birthday coming up? The door opens to reveal dirty living quarters. An unmade bed is in the corner and a table and chair are set against one wall. A plate and a metal mug stand on the table along with a bowl. A wooden chest is under the table. This could be the home of one of the Archmage's servants, but then again, perhaps it is not. There are virtually no possessions in this room. Perhaps this means nothing, as most of the inhabitants of Mampang seem to own little anyway. Do you want to check the walls for secret passages? Or will you pull the box from under the table and open it?
The fact that this is said this could be like the servant of the Archmage, and we know that the Archmage isn't what he seems, this could potentially be the Archmage. So what are our options then?
So we can either pull out the little box under the table and check it, or we can check the walls for secret passages. I mean, I would probably try and find a way out before I started rooting around in his shit.
But if we find a secret passageway, is it going to say, do you still want to check the box?
I don't know.
Checkpoint. Do you have to find things from different books to help you with the next book? I mean, it's entirely possible that you can make it through the series without having the items. I think if the items are that important, you can find them in the book, but it definitely helps to get through them. Like, the green head wig is something that you actually... You need it. You basically need it to get through book 3. And if you have that already from book 2 or 1, you're smooth sailing to the end of the book. But if you don't have it, you really have to figure out a way to get it. So it's replayable, but when you have to read 4 books in a row, replayable, you have to have a lot of spare time to do it. So
should we search the walls, or are you wanting to pull the box out?
We've made a checkpoint, so I think we check the box.
Oh, okay. 248.
The box is heavy and you strain to tug it out from under the bed.
Say tug it.
You strain to tug it from under the bed.
Nice.
We're under the bed now.
Tugging it.
Yeah. The lid has rusty hinges and is difficult to open. To your dismay, you find it is empty. However, while you are still struggling with the box, your previous doubts about the purpose of the room are answered.
Oh no.
So, right.
That's what you get for being nosy.
Right, let's do the traps.
Oh, okay.
We checkpointed it for a
We
reason.
did checkpoint it.
So 28. Search for secret passages.
This is probably going to be bad as well.
Probably.
You feel around the walls for any signs of secret passageways, but find none. You do, however, find the answer to your puzzlement over the purpose of this room.
Okay, so that's how you to go to.
182. Was it the same one?
I can't remember. It's been 3 seconds.
Let's go for that. Let's go for that one. 182.
At least we look for traps, so it should be beneficial.
182.
Oh, you're joking.
What?
A noise from the doorway, it makes you... Which door was this? The inner sanctum?
Yeah.
The noise from the doorway makes you spin around quickly. What you see makes you leap frantically towards the door, but you are too late. A heavy portcullis is already dropped on the doorway, barring your escape, and of course, you think, the answer is no. Now obvious. This room is no one's living quarters. It is a prison cell, and the heavy bars will not be budged either by your strength or your magic. You are a prisoner of Banpang, and your journey is now over.
Fucking hell.
Should we... I was going to say, should we see what happens if we check the box, but it's probably going to be...
It's the same thing.
So, that's a dead end then, that room.
Yeah, so in fact, that whole way is a dead end then. That whole small door is a dead end.
Yeah, so we need to get back to...
This place.
Where was that? Was that after Jaguar Man?
Yeah.
So right at the beginning of the part then?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's on 160,
No,
so...
no, it wasn't that. We got past, didn't we? Maybe try 3... Oh, shit. Yeah.
What does that say on the left of that? What do these say?
That says a pole.
A pole?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It was a big pole in the ground.
Oh, so before that then. So where was Jaguar Man? Where did we start today?
Go 160. And then attack him. And then we end up with 35 gold.
Okay, so it's 101. 101 is after the Jaguar Man.
Delete some of these things. What have we got? What have we got that we didn't have?
Don't delete them, just make them invisible.
Oh no, they were on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Write 101 down as a checkpoint past Jaguar Man. 101 past Jaguar Man with 35. Yeah, so that's right. All our stuff there is right. 392. In fact, we might as well wait to make the checkpoint.
Yeah, I wondered why you were telling me to write 301 down.
We'll get the checkpoint when we go through the throwbid doors, right?
Yeah. Cheating 101.
It's just narrowing it down for that one smooth playthrough, I think.
Even though we're cursed.
Yeah. Oh my god, if we get to the final page, it's like, did you sleep in the cave with this?
You fool! Then you're dead!
Yeah.
Or maybe that's a secret. Maybe you needed to sleep in the cave.
Maybe. We'll never know. 358. 538. Even.
Ah, but did you tug under the bed?
You are safe for your passage. So then, 538 is us entering into the inner keep, was it?
Past the birdman?
No, before the birdmen. So this gives us the option to risk the birdmen or investigate the other door. So, but we've been given the clue to not eat from...
That might not have been Throg. They never told us that was a ladder of Throg.
That's true. And they never mentioned the name either, so... Right, we're going to follow the birdmen then through the open door. And hopefully it's not the fire trap again.
I'm going to make a new map as well, because that is shocking. Okay, double doors. We're going through here.
Are they next to each other, the doors?
Keep. It's a double door.
Oh, that's the double doors. I thought you meant that's the ornate door as well. Maybe right, the ornate door as well.
I don't want to, but it's there.
So, Birdman, 565. We're going to follow the Birdman. Oh, we don't have the egg. Surely there's a way through with all that shit.
Well, we won't know this playthrough. We have no golden egg. You creep up to the door, listening for any sounds which indicate the return of the birdmen. You can hear voices, birdmen voices, coming from somewhere inside. Got the giggles. But the door seems safe enough. You open it and step through. Inside is a
A wild bird.
A wild hallway. Inside is a wide hallway which stretches into the keep. Doors, some of them open, line both walls. There is also a weapon stand by the side of the door where swords have been left. If you do not have a sword, you may take one from here. Your ears prick up at the sound. We need to take that +3 off to 10 plus
Yes.
2.
Your ears prick.
Your ears prick up at the sound of voices coming from further down the hallway. Someone is coming. You decide to hide. You decide to hide quickly behind one of the doors
Watch them.
leading from the hallway. Will you choose the nearest door on the left or the nearest on the right?
Okay, so where are we?
So we're in a corridor. There's a door on the left and there's a door on the right.
Left.
Left.
Yeah. Where are the noises coming from?
Um.
Further down the hallway.
Yeah, down here.
Let's go left first and foremost.
So let me just write these
566
down.
down as well.
16151.
Maybe right. 566 down here in the hallway, at the bottom of the hallway.
Why?
Just so we remember to turn back instead of going 3 pages back.
Oh, is that 566?
No, this is 566, the hallway.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's weird because it's right underneath the page I'm on.
All right.
Turn left 161 or right, which is 511. So we're gonna go left.
Oh, so what's this then? Have I just made that up? It's 565, right?
Yes. Cross that out.
So we're gonna go left 161. So you got that page written down, haven't you? 161.
Yes.
You step into the room just in time as 3 birdmen turn around the corner and head towards you. You breathe a sigh of relief and turn around the corner to lean back on the door. But as soon as you do, your heart stops. Out of necessity, you did not check the room before you entered. Now you can see where you are. There is an old Backlands expression which is appropriate here, hiding from snatter cats in a strangle bush. Rising to their feet and glaring at you over pointed beaks are 3 more birdmen. What will your reaction be? Will you try to talk to them and deny them? Hold on a minute. Can we talk about this?
You look so sexy.
I had a dream about a golden egg. Will you think desperately of a good excuse to leave as soon as possible, or will you race out the passageway?
Should we chat to the birdman?
Yeah, why not? Page 9.
So literally, what does it say? Try and talk to them. We tried to talk to them.
Yeah,
Page
we got
9.
the green-head wig,
We do have the green head wig.
which is yap. We can't. Can we use spells?
You
can
can't.
roll.
Oh, you have to roll for them. You think quickly. Will you tell them you have come to see whether they would like any food while they wait?
If you guys want any snacks?
You want any food while you wait? Will you make out that they have travelled a great distance and ask them? Oh, will you make out that you have travelled a great distance and ask them for news of the fortress affairs, or will you try to be polite and ask them how they and their families are? What do you want to do?
So we can be polite and ask them how their families are. How's your mum? We can ask them about the fortress affairs.
How awkward would that be?
You just walked into a room with 3 giant birdmen. How's your mum?
How's your mum? How's your mum
what was the
doing? How's
first
Janet
option?
doing? See if they would like any food while they wait.
Do we have any food?
We
making
do,
provisions.
but I don't want to. Or
can't
will you
do
make
that.
out that you've travelled a great distance to ask? Let's make out that we've travelled. We have
Checkpoint.
another checkpoint.
Another checkpoint.
I'm running out of alcohol.
Okay, I think. Should we check the second option first?
The great distance.
Yeah.
I think that's our most likely.
Yeah, because they're from outside of Mangpang.
Imagine if they're just really fucking nice guys, and we can just ask them about their families, and it's good. We make some good buddies.
What would they even say to us on that? 166.
I feel like it might be the way to go, though.
Yeah, my nan's alright. She's got a flower shop down in Manpang. Will they believe your story or not? Test your luck.
Oh!
If you're lucky, turn to 68.
Okay. Yes.
That's lucky, right?
That's lucky.
Woo. So, 68. And I'll take our luck down to
68.
10.
They look a little suspiciously at you, but talk to you nevertheless. Old Nagamante is sharpening.
Nagamante, have we got
Yeah.
it written down?
I think it says pay respects to Nagamante.
Yes.
Old Nagamante is sharpening his axe, chirps up one of the birdmen. The Archmage has promised him new victims, but you know the old Cyclops. He won't be happy until he's torturing one an hour.
Cyclops.
The Archmage himself hasn't been seen for a time. Locked himself away in his tower, he has. Some say he's expecting visitors. Anyway, enough. You bid them good day and leave the room. Turn to 479. That's quite helpful.
Yeah, maybe write some of this down.
So the Archmage
In his tower.
is in his tower expecting visitors.
Oh my god.
What?
I've just checked one of the other pages, and the first words it says, "You tell Jan of the aging weapon."
No.
Was Jan in sorcery?
Jan... I don't
No, that
think
was at
Jan
Fable
wasn't.
Lands.
Yeah, Jan wasn't in... I hope Jan's not in Sorcery.
No.
I'm not
For anyone
playing
who
Fable.
hasn't watched our Fable Lands playthrough, we picked up a pixie called Jan, and she took us to a field of roses and killed us and poisoned us.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
So where were we? 68. So, yeah.
Oh, hang on, who's this? Nagamante is a Cyclops, then?
I think he's one of the birdmen, isn't he?
No, he's a Cyclops. Read it again.
Old Nagamante is sharpening his axe. Chirps at one. Okay. Well, the Archmage promised him new victims, but you know the old Cyclops, he won't be happy until he's torturing one an hour. So we need to... Do we have got something about pay respects to Nagamante, right? Yeah. I don't know how we do that. The Archmage is not being seen for a time. He's locked in his tower. Okay, we know he's in his tower, I guess. We know he's not what he seems as well. So maybe he's actually not in power and someone else is doing all this bad stuff. Some say he's expecting visitors. Anyway, that's it, basically. 479. You leave the room carefully, checking to make sure no one else is about. The way is clear. You creep quietly along the passageway until you meet a T-junction. So we're going back down the hallway, I guess. We don't get a chance to go in the right door.
Okay. And we've got a T-junction?
Yeah. The passage ends in a solid metal door. Over the door, almost as a trophy, is a rope tied in a noose.
Oh.
To the right, there are 2 more doors to choose from. To the right of the metal door, yeah?
Yep.
In the left-hand wall of the passage is a wooden door, while at the end of the passage is a half-open door with a bell pull hanging next to it.
So that's got a bell pull.
This is on the left.
Oh, you said there's only 2 doors.
Yeah, this is getting confusing. So, let me just read it again. So you reach a T-junction.
Yep. Oh, okay.
There you go. To the left, the passage ends in a... Oh, to the left, the passage ends in a solid metal door. Okay. Over the door, so that's the door with a noose. And to the right, there are 2 doors to choose from. So on the right, there's a door on the left.
Yeah.
And at the end of the passage is a half-open door with a bell pull next to it.
Yeah.
Will you turn left and try the door at the end, or will you try right and try either door on the left or the door straight ahead?
Well, there's a noose over the door on the left.
The metal one.
Yeah.
What would that even mean?
I don't know. It's pretty ominous.
Metal door, keeping something secured inside.
Yeah.
Right?
Should we try it and cross it off?
Yeah, at least
What's the page you're on now?
479.
Checkpoint?
Yeah. So at least if we narrow down, if we know that this is a room not to go in, the metal door on the left, then at least we never have to go down there again.
Yeah.
We know the right hand side. So, left and try the door at the end. Page 6.
The heavy door is locked. Being solid metal, you do not fancy your chances at breaking it down. If you have a silver key, you may try it in the lock by turning to the reference corresponding to the number cast into the key. If the reference makes sense, the key fits. If not, it does not. Otherwise, you can knock on the door by turning to 178.
Might as well knock on the door. Yeah. Wonder where you get that key then.
81.
Your knock is heard by someone inside the room. A voice bids you come in, and the tumblers on the lock turn. You open the door and step inside. As you do, you fling yourself backwards instinctively, but above the door hangs a morning star.
Ooh.
So if you put the key in, you actually get killed by it.
Maybe.
A vicious weapon consisting of a solid metal spike ball hanging from a handle by a length of chain. As you open the door, it took the ball outwards to swing back at your face. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 190. If you're unlucky, turn to 64.
Oh, no way.
Here we go.
Shit, sorry. Yes.
Oh my god. So our luck is now on 9.
Yes. We haven't had a fight this whole stream.
No, we haven't. Do we keep any of these pages or just go straight to it?
I think we carry on.
If you're lucky, turn to 190.
Just in time, you manage to avoid the full impact of the morning star.
Full impact. We still get injured.
It swings past your ear and catches you across the temple.
Oh,
deduct
fuck.
Deduct 1 stamina point for the graze. Shit, we did not need that. And enter the room. 10 to 251.
At least it was only 1. I mean, as a morning star to the temple is.
It just grazed the temple.
Oh, with the spike.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn to
251.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So that could have been a bad idea if we had the key.
Maybe.
The large room inside is a fearful sight unless the key disarms the trap somehow. The large room inside is a fearful sight. The walls are black and festooned with chains which lack in furniture makes up for with traps, cages, racks, and innumerable other amusements designed for torture. Oh, I wonder if this is the torturer guy. Who was it?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Cyclops.
Nagamante.
I should probably just read it. We stop halfway through the sentence when there's a full story here to be read. Innumerable other amusements designed for torture of hapless victims. In one other corner of the room stands a brutally ugly ogre with a patch over one eye and the whip in his hand.
Yeah, kinky.
As you step into the room, a smile curls across his face. So, his voice booms at you, the anal lander. So, we have the opportunity to deduct points from this.
Yes.
Deduct pages. The Master Serpent did not lie. We have been expecting you. You have saved us a great deal of trouble by coming here of your own accord. You would have wound up in this room anyway, but no doubt not of your own choosing. He laughs hard and deep and cracks his whip to emphasize his joke. What will your reaction be? Will you draw a weapon and fight him? Turn to 270. Will you offer him a rich reward if he will help you? Or will you cast a spell? So
let's deduct 40 because it's got to be a benefit.
I'll have a look first, but he, by the way the Birdmen spoke about him, he just wants to torture people. That's his own goal.
He loves.
Let's have a look at him. This is.
Let's have a look at him.
What was his name again?
Nagamante.
Nagamante the Torturer.
He's a Cyclops with one eye. Wait, hang on.
He's got a patch over one eye.
But Cyclops only have one eye.
Maybe they just call him that after he lost his eye.
Yes.
He's got people tied up on the ceiling. Right, so these are the spells we can use.
How far have you gone in this book so far? It sounds like you're near the end. Really?
Really?
Not that
Well,
far.
the thing is, we die a lot and we have to retread. But this is probably the longest we've ever gotten into a book without dying. Actually,
Especially considering we're cursed.
but the serpent ring has helped us a lot from book 2.
Yeah.
And
oh my god, if we can scrape through this book in one playthrough,
that is what would make this.
You
this
have died a few times.
Well, we have died, but, but we've only started in the same way we would have done anyway.
Yeah.
So, right, the spells we can use against the Cyclops are Tell, which is the telepathy, but we need a headband or something like that.
Or a skull, like a cap. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, it's a cap, I think. So, Zip, not sure what we need for that. We don't
Sounds like something speedy.
I think that's
Run through walls, maybe.
And we don't even have any of the items we bought previously. So Pop is the pebble.
Explosions,
we have one pebble left. Sun is a blinding spell. I think that might be the gold jewel. And Nif is the nose plugs, which you probably could use, but I think the best option here is to use
Deduct 40.
Yeah, so
because he is recognised as the anal lander.
Yeah, so you hold this page and deduct 40, so that should be
211.
211. Where did we get that from? Was that from killing all of the serpents last time? Must have been.
Yeah. So
this book is extremely hard if you don't kill all the serpents.
The door opens, you push it slowly, and a good thing too, as it has been booby-trapped. Oh, so we get to gain our stamina point back. A heavy morning star hangs above the door in such a way that its deadly spiked ball would swing into the face of anyone who entered quickly. You avoid this trap and step into a rather sinister-looking room. Turn to 251 to find out what sort of room you've entered. Okay, so we are still back into the room with the ogre, but at least we have our stamina back.
Okay.
Should we try and fight him? Should we go old-fashioned?
Yeah, we want to keep as many stamina points as possible.
I mean, we've got 12 skills, so...
shame we didn't have that 13.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, let's try and fight him then.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, 270.
Have we got an ogre?
I don't think we do.
We have a... What's this? P. We have a barbarian.
You're not green enough, but... In fact, hold on a second. Where is he? Where is the enemies?
Why, have you got one at hand?
No, but I can make him green.
No. It's not worth it.
Okay, I was going to put a filter on him and make him green, but...
Just imagine this is a Cyclops.
We'll get a goblin if we die.
Yeah.
So, the ogre advances, cracking his whip. This is his idea of sport. With his other hand, he grabs an axe. Resolve your battle with him.
Does he grab ass with the other hand?
Yeah. He's got a whip in one hand and an axe in the other, and he grabs ass with his mouth, I think. Skill. 12.
No, really?
9. Stamina 11.
Okay.
Could be potential for us to use our luck here to take him down quick. And
Don't forget we've got a chainmail as well.
Yes. Let's have a look at it. So he will constantly try to catch you with his whip during the fight. Roll one die for him before you start each attack round. A roll of 1 means that he has snared you in his whip and you must deduct 3 skill points for the next 3 attack rounds while you fight to free yourself. If you defeat the Torture Master, turn to 230.
What? What do I have to do?
Okay, so basically before his attack round, we roll a dice.
Yeah.
And if it's a 1, he takes 3 skill points off us for 3 rounds.
No way! What the fuck?
Taking us down to equal with him. So we might as well just go through that.
Stamina or skill?
You get to deduct 40 for killing all the serpents, I think. Yeah, that's it. Serpent Ring. Yeah, so if you're ever going to play it... Oh, it's not... It was Rymeister who hasn't played it. Yeah, but the Serpent Ring is definitely important if you want a less deaths, basically.
Are you ready?
I am.
I'm scared.
So we're rolling for our attack.
No, first we're rolling for his whip.
Is that before the entire?
Oh no, we do us first, don't we?
Yes.
So this is our roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 1, so that's 13 so far.
17.
17 for us.
So then for him, we roll
Should
a dice
we
first.
do his whip after the attack?
Why?
Just-
It says before.
Yeah, but it'd be easier to remember. Never mind. Right.
What did
so
we get?
17. So let's roll his whip. You do first.
Yes.
So we're
get it.
okay.
So 17 versus, he's got 9,
So
10, 12.
okay. So Whipmaster is down to.
God, he's got a lot of.
I think he's called a Torture Master. I don't know why I called him Whipmaster.
He's just called Ogre.
It says Torture Master
He's
at the
called
bottom.
Ogre here.
Okay, so that's
Hang on.
12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's he can't be that, can he? No, he can't.
Yeah, you can.
So what did we get? 12, 16, 21.
Yeah. 21, so you roll for his whip. Okay, 21 versus 15. 17.
Okay, so Whipmaster
Whipmaster.
is down to 7.
If we get through this fight without losing anything.
You should have not said a single thing.
I know, but I got excited. And I
I'll
did.
roll.
14. Oh, man. 15.
Oh,
Shit.
so that's a 6 or below.
Okay, roll for his whip. Okay.
Okay,
What did we get? 15?
15.
10?
10. 14.
Yes! Lucky. It's getting a while.
5. But at least if he does damage to us, we can only take 1 damage if we get lucky.
Yeah.
No, it's not even luck, is it? It's down to skill.
13.
14. So that's a 5 or lower.
You
No,
should
whip.
use whip.
Shit. I got the whip.
You got the whip?
I got the whip, so our skill is now 9 for the next 3 rounds.
No.
So maybe write a tally chart.
Okay. First he needs to roll. He's going to hurt us now.
So what do we get? 14.
11.
So that's damage to us. So our stamina is now 6.
Oh, let's roll 5 or 6 for chainmail, maybe?
Yes. So 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Do we both get a chance to do it?
No, just you. That's cheating.
Okay, so 6 stamina points.
So we've got 9v9.
Yes, for the next 3 rounds. So
Okay. Yeah, I will do.
Okay, so I'll roll 6.
Oh! Oh no, we're 9.
18. Oh, 9.
20?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 for us.
20 of do a whip roll.
Yep, you whip it. Surely not. Can't do it twice.
Well, we're already whipped, so it's another 3 rounds after this. So we're just
Surely
staying
not.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're staying
We're
9.
whipped, yeah. Okay. So we don't do the whip anymore.
No. 20.
I like your setup and visual effects. You need some sound effects.
We do need some sound effects.
do
We
have
have
sound
a
effects,
few.
It-
We have this one.
The thing is, it's really hard to keep track of everything at the same time. So we could have more sound effects, but then we might forget our dice rolls easier.
Yeah. Hopefully the music's going.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is him. 9, 10, 12.
Him? What did we get?
20. He's got 21.
Oh, fuck. We have Libra.
Oh! Whoa, can you use Libra if you're cursed? Yes. You
Can we actually use him in Manpang, or is there we have to get a secret passage to
Oh
use?
shit, yeah, we can't use Libra here.
Okay, I'll roll.
Have we already come across the secret passage?
I don't know.
Okay. What we got? 9. 20 again.
20 again.
Whip roll.
We don't need to whip anymore, do we? Because we're already inflicted by the whip. And how many have we?
Yeah, we've whipped like 3 times basically, so.
So we're back to normal skill now after this one.
No.
It's 3 rounds.
Yeah, no, and he whipped us again last round, so we've got another 3.
Oh, okay, okay. So enemy roll, we're on 20. Was it 20?
Yep. 17! Oh!
Should we use a luck?
Up to you.
Let's use a luck roll. Oh, actually, no, let's not risk it. Okay. Our roll.
9. 10.
11, 12, 13.
That's bad.
So 4 or lower. 10.
Come on, 10. 14. Chainmail.
Yes. Okay, so let's roll for chainmail. So is it a 5 or a 6?
Yeah.
Where's that dice go?
Oh no.
So we need to roll a 5 or a 6 to take 1 damage. So we're down to 2
Oh
stamina.
no, we're gonna die.
Where's our stamina?
Oh, we're so gonna die.
I think if we do an attack round here, we should use
Look.
a luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
our roll.
9,
12.
12.
17 for us.
17.
What's that?
15. We're dead! Unless we can roll a 5 or a 6. And then we only take us down to 1 stamina. But we can't get our stamina back. This is gonna suck balls. Do you want to roll a 5 or a 6?
I'll try. Right.
No, we can't die!
We've still got booze to drink.
Should we drink until we roll a 5 or a 6 and take it down to 1 stamina? You can use your luck. Oh, you can use your luck to only deduct 1 stamina.
Okay, so we've used our... What's it called? Our
Chainmail.
chainmail, which hasn't worked, so we use luck.
Come on. Below a 9, please. Yes. Nice
Use your luck.
thinking me
So that takes us
so.
down to 8 luck. We should have used that every time we took damage.
Yeah, we should have. So we're down to 1 stamina point now.
I think at the end of this fight, maybe we deduct a shit ton. We should transfer some luck into stamina. Because
Do that.
because if we would have known, if we would have remembered about that luck thing, we would have used it. We said we were going to use it for skill rolls.
Yeah. So do you want to deduct stamina to 1?
Yes.
Oh man, we can't lose any stamina. Thing is, if it takes us to an area that we need to rest, we're gonna lose it anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, but we might find the secret passage. If we can get past this, then it's all good.
So we're still on 9, haven't we, for the last time? 9, 12, 14.
14 for us.
Shit. We're dead. We can't cheat our way out of this.
No, that's it. We're dead. We've finally succumbed to all of these wounds we've had over the last, what, 4.5 hours worth of streams.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably, we've probably come to the point where we should start from the beginning again.
Yeah, but we know what not to do.
Yes, and our stamina will be incredibly higher next time.
Yes.
We've not been able to heal in a long time. And actually, since we've been in Manpang, there's not even we've not lost any stamina from not resting.
No, it's been like 1 day.
Yeah, once you're in there, you can actually get quite far through the story.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the end of part 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've actually made a lot of progress. Really, we know certain areas not to go in next time.
Yeah.
So
we know where to get a lot of gold.
Yeah.
We know the path through, so
the only thing is whether we get anything from killing this guy or not.
I still think we should come down this route.
You think so?
Yeah.
But we might not have to go in this doorway. That's the only thing. But we'll have to figure that out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know down below in the comment section your thoughts on this part. It's taken us this long to officially die, which is like
Officially die.
rare. really. We've made this much progress without dying, so when we start again, we're going to try and get through it as seamless as possible without as much trouble, without curses, without running into people who kill us. So yeah, we'll be back again soon with part 4, where we can hopefully get up to somewhere close to this point, but in a much better standing. So thank you guys, and we will see you in part 4 very